In 2017, our family set out on an epic road trip, the Great American Farm Tour, to discover the greatest farms of America, but also to find our place in America, to make sure where we were is where we were supposed to be. Richard Prenicky, beyond was all around me. The dream was a dream no longer. I suppose I was here because this was something I had to do, not just dream about it, but do it. "2018 was to be the year of building. Just how many systems could we put in place and see how much we could grow of our own food in the first year?" Okay, honk the horn.
Honk the horn.
Honk it this side. Here it is. Ooh, plenty of grass for our cow.
You've arrived.
Everybody ready? Come on. Oh, here we are. Breathe the mountain air. Oh. Step away from the generator fumes first.
Oh my goodness, big boy. He's being shy.
Here you go, Beth. Hold this for me. I'm gonna lay down right there.
Okay.
Touch this soil.
But the tour came at a cost, and my health took a turn for the worse. And I was having panic attacks and couldn't sleep, and my body was just stressed out. I am recovering from the stress of the trip. It has taken a huge toll on me.
Yeah.
And I just need some time to get back into the swing of things, and I'm going to some doctor's appointments, and we're pinpointing the problems and getting better.
Yeah, you're getting rest, you're taking care of yourself. 2018, I think, is fair to say, would be a healing year, would you say?
That's my word for 2018.
Oh, good. It's a recovery year. We're starting over the homestead. We're not going to be able to be where we were when we left, because that was 10 years in the making. We'll be there faster than 10 years, but...
Oh yeah, we'll be there faster than, we'll be like next year, I think.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's alright. We're Broad Acre. The first thing we did was buy cows. Well, the first one we got was a bull. Hey buddy. I won't get too close. This one's not handled. So he's gonna be real nervous. Ah, yes. So happy to get a bull back on the farm. That's sustainability right there.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you think? You want to grab that bull by the horns? No? You want to grab the bull by the horns? Get him in the stall?
Hey, you do like this. Just go with him.
That's right. How else are we going to get him in the stall?
Can you get him in the stall? You can.
There we go.
Got some hay.
Good. Well, you're a determined little girl.
Stop.
Good girl. Hey, are you happy to have an animal on the farm?
Yep.
Is this starting to feel like a farm again, guys?
Oh yes.
Good job. You guys happy to be taking care of some animals again? Look at them. I've never seen them work so hard. Huh? So far so good, Gurney.
The kids want to name him Buffalo. They don't want to name him Stud Muffin.
We have to think of a name for the paperwork. I'd say that's good.
All right, come up, get the tag, Gurney.
What we're gonna do is he's gonna pull that gate open. He'll get in. Then we're gonna Then we're gonna slide this
Put water in there?
metal
Yep,
gate.
there's
Yeah.
water in there.
Then we're gonna slide this metal gate in front of the.
Okay.
The problem is, if this bull escapes somehow, there's no other cows here to show him where home is. He'll want to be looking for other cows. And he's unhandled, so there ain't no
He'll want to go.
catching
He
him.
wants to go. There you go.
He's ready to get out.
It's got a bull, not a cow.
We want him to just take his time.
Move on. Move on. Come on. Go on. Go on. Move on. There you go.
Keep going in, nice and slow.
Oh, he smells water.
He's already drinking.
Guess he really likes that.
Yeah, guys, Lily. Stay still.
Yesterday about this time, about mid-afternoon.
That's good. He's comfortable enough to take a drink.
Okay, who's ready for us to get in there? Push it.
Right, and then we'll keep coming with it. He's gonna pull out. Gentlemen over there are gonna sling these doors shut. I'm gonna move. Okay, ready?
Yep.
We did it.
We did. We did. That's good.
did it.
Yeah, that's locked.
And then we got our milk cow, Violet.
There you go. Good girl.
When she got here, one thing that surprised me and pleased me is that before we could even quite all get out there, they were leading the cow off the trailer. It was a 9-day difference from Stud Muffin, who we had to back up, had no leverage.
You get in there. Push it.
Had to back up right to the stall, so there was no leeway, because he's so, he's unhandled, and she's so handled. They unload her in a strange place and walk her down into the stall.
Look at this. This is nice. Wow.
Yeah, and her hay's in the corner there.
Over here.
If you want to show it to her.
Look at this.
Oh wow, she lets them come right to him. Then, since we wanted to establish some gardens, we got some chickens. Not chicks, grown adult chicks. Old chicks too. We didn't care that if they were even going to lay us eggs. We just needed their fertilizer, their tilling and scratching to begin prepping gardens. Okay guys, we're here. We made it on time. 12:40. So I need to remember how all these are stacked. So we're gonna put these in, we've got wood shavings in there,
Okay.
holes in the sides. For these, we're just gonna keep the lids cracked so that they can breathe.
Yeah, they're gonna go in that, but then they're gonna be outside.
Everybody wanna grab a box?
Yes. Everybody help out, grab a box, and I need to go switch into my boots.
How did I figure this? 6, 12, 5 in each big box. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. Then we don't even need that little one.
Okay, I'll get the little one.
So let's do the big ones first. Put it on the bottom.
Give me one of those.
Hold on. Beautiful chickens.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Down to 1 in here.
Yeah. Put her in. You got it, buddy?
All right.
Thanks. So the Orpingtons are pretty slow and easier to catch, but those girls are wild. And they're super speedy.
They're gonna be great workers.
Yes. So we've actually never been handled like this. Do you have room for the feet?
Yeah, probably. How many bags do you have?
Well, actually, my husband said. Oh, sorry. That went well.
These are, so we have one more box. Yeah, just Just put 2 in it since we're gonna use the other box. They want to be together.
Don't tell anyone for this screen.
Oh look, the box is moving.
Here, I'll put a bunch of holes in that one. Here, hold that. There you go. Good job, buddy. Now this is a very nice setup. Wood chip run. Nice wood shavings inside the coop. Aerated coop. Plenty of area. I'm very happy about this. Have been fed non-GMO feed. This we feel very comfortable with. This we will drive 422 miles to get. Round trip, 422 miles. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Can you thank them for the chickens?
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank you guys.
It
It's
was
a
nice
wonderful
meeting you.
gift.
Yeah.
They're going to a good place. You'll get to keep following them.
That's right. We'll
But
get
I
to
know
see
it's
them.
still sad.
Our famous chickens now.
And because they're wonderful creatures, and so thank you.
You're welcome.
After we packed up a chicken, we went back home.
The car ride after it was over was not as, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
We're home, guys. Let's hurry. We've only got a little bit of daylight left. We need to set up this area. We've got to put the A-frame over there, fix it up, put the electric net around it, electrify it, put these guys in the coop. Help me. So let's get the chickens out of that stressful situation and into here. You don't want these chickens to get out because they don't know where home is yet. And they'll just go anywhere. So let's make sure they get in here, okay? There you go, guys.
Mama and Gideon and Lily went inside. We stayed outside. Got the chickens out.
We already got our first egg, guys. Thank you, guys. So stressed. Hopefully you're so happy now. Let's hurry up and get them some water, guys.
When I saw that, it reminded me of eating eggs every morning.
Do you miss eating eggs?
Yeah. Early in the year, we went to check out some sheep.
When we got there, one of the first things that struck me was all those sheep coming to greet us and bleating. Is that what you call it? Oh, look, very friendly. Bye, bye. Oh, don't let them out. Oh, look.
We bottle feed them.
You want to hold one? You want to do one?
Kitty.
Come on.
Jonas. Come on.
Somebody do one. Who knew they, oh, look at it on its knees.
Do a fun bottle feeding our lambs.
Bleating. They were in unison there for a moment, yeah.
We built a teen house and we planned it.
You ready for the fun part, Lily?
Yeah.
Lily, hang on. Josiah, come hold this. Oh, wow, you got it? Okay, let's bring it closer to Scott. You grab that end. Okay, Jonah and Josiah, can y'all hold it right there? You got the other little screws? Oh my word, Mr. Brown. You're a mess. You're making a huge mess. Are you just, is Dad gone to heaven? Up, time's up, 3:27. Oh, still got 2 cross posts.
Yep.
Oh, and the glass and some sort of plastic for back here. Everybody grab a corner. Go.
Ready?
Wow, I'm impressed. It doesn't lean even like it used to. Because you dug out. You dug out a hole.
I can dig out over here too if you want me to.
You ready, Scott? So what we're gonna do is you and I are gonna hoist that up there.
Okay.
And then you'll hold it in place and I'll screw it.
All right. Well, should be easy.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
With a 300-pound piece of glass. Okay, let's set it on the bottom, and we'll slide it up. So you got it?
We're making a
Okay, I'm gonna
bunny
get it from
house.
this side.
What are we making, Gideon?
A bunny house.
A bunny house?
We got the tough one on now. Let's do the second glass.
I just want you to saw this piece on.
No.
Who's gonna put this glass on?
Come
Okay,
on.
I'll let you put the glass on first.
We got it.
Okay, we need our spade shovels. To the porch and get our spade shovels, honey. They're up on the porch on the shelf.
Just pour enough so that, you know, we can still move it around and we can, you don't want it too deep and then because then it's hard to push this down.
Okay, well then just do that. Stir it
You
up.
don't put too much water. Well, I guess you can always add more soil.
We started working, and because we haven't done this in a while, the kids are excited. They're all jumping in, all trying to get a piece of the action.
I want to go too.
Okay, everybody can stir.
Jonah, will you go get another spade for Mr. Brown?
Where is it?
Over on the A-frame chicken coop.
The only way you know for sure if you've done it right is to try it.
Gideon, you help me?
Go ahead, do it again.
The first one crumbled. They like to do things, but there are just some things they just can't do. I'm gonna have to pack it in.
Oh my
That's okay. If you lack one, give it to me. Watch, let me do it.
Gideon, get out of there.
There,
I wanna
that's
try.
nice.
I want to try it.
A little more, they're a little moist. Nice. Okay, all right, so you've
Gotten most of it. Let me just get a little bit more. We want to really jam pack this tight. Do a little X. All right,
I want to pull it down.
it's Josiah's turn. He's gonna do this tray.
And then I'm going to do a tray.
Okay, that's good. Let me top it off.
Make sure he topped it off, Papa.
how many are there?
How many packets?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Finally though, we were out of time. I had to take over. We had to hurry. We wanted to get it done. Okay guys, we're gonna have to step this up into high gear. But I'm gonna take over this job. Jonah, you gotta find me more trays. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 3 more trays. Okay, Josiah? You guys will get to help plant seeds in a second, okay? Let me get us going, Josiah.
Top it off.
Good job.
I need to go get a marker.
More soil. We won't probably be able to do it.
We went to plant weeds.
If you put more than one, it's okay. You can plant. We have plenty to plant. Okay, I've done those. So do
I
that.
done these.
Wait, where did you, are those all the seeds?
We planted cabbage, swift chard, and kale.
In March, Violet had her calf.
Mr. Brown.
Having a baby day now.
Okay, let's go see the calf. No, just go in there.
Papa, can we take a picture of Violet?
Have her, that's normal.
It's a baby calf. Eat all the hay.
It's kind of crusty.
It's been born a while. From what I can tell, this calf has been born a while.
We could call it Krill.
It's a boy, she says.
Yes.
That's the kind that I want to pull a trailer.
We could call it Snow.
All right, do you want to bring her out?
We could
Bring him out.
Oh, I'd like to be in denial.
Stepped in poop.
Here.
We could call it we could call it Snow White.
All right, we're just gonna get her out here in the light where you guys can. Her, I like to say her. Well, let's see.
It is a boy.
Come here, Becky.
Hey, boy.
Oh, look, strong,
What are we gonna?
strong, strong.
What are you gonna name?
Hold on, hold
We could call him Starlight. Starlight.
Yeah,
It's a boy.
it's a boy. See the balls? Here, bring the camera right
Look,
here.
Papa, there.
See the balls?
And we started milking her.
Well, I'm milking her. She's letting me milk her. Back her up. Back up.
We have milk goats are from.
They're insisting on milking. It's exciting day 1.
Maybe day 5 we'll be bored.
It tastes like violet.
And for the first time, we made butter.
Oh my. That's fast acting.
So what we have here is a miracle. Okay,
It's
we
still
did
kind
it.
of cold. Yeah.
We made butter.
We did make butter.
What are you doing now?
So now I'm just taking all of the butter out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to rinse it with water. In regards to my health, by March I had been working with a doctor and she had been helping me with my panic attacks and anxiety, and we'd gotten them under control. And I was also working on my Hashimoto's and trying to recover from that. And also it was brought to my attention with some of the testing that my digestion may be having some problems.
One thing that stands out for me this year is that we couldn't have done this without many of you fans, volunteers, friends coming and helping us with this farm. One case were the Goshen's when they came and helped us plant our blueberry raspberry patch.
How many folks we got shoveling? 5? They knocked out 1 row in like 5 minutes. Good job, guys. That's a work crew right there.
What?
I think I figured out now why you all had so many kids.
Yep. Absolutely.
He don't deny it, does he?
absolutely not.
There they are.
Great work, crew.
We thought about it. Cardboard. Beauty is starting to mulch it. See that plant in there? It could get lost in this mulch pretty easy. When we're done, we're gonna move our mulch out from around it. It's 11:30. I think we're coming near the end. A little bit more mulch on this. Blueberries are good. We're raking up the mulch from the middle of the row. I think once we get all the mulch from the middle of this row, fellas, we'll put it all on the raspberries and we'll be good.
Somehow, while establishing a homestead, tending to Rebecca's health, we were able to complete the Great American Farm Tour documentary, and we premiered that with lots of friends and fans, like 300-ish, in the spring, and it was just so much fun. Right when it was over, Beauty and I both just had this, people were applauding. I mean, that's one thing. We wanted people to like it. I think they liked it. And they did. They stood up for us, and I couldn't even look at them. I had to put my head down because I was about to cry. It was just something so big. Took us so long. I think this is like one of the biggest accomplishments of our lives.
We got 1 chick.
Cool. What you do, Mr. Brown?
What?
Jonah, Sai.
Yeah.
You take them out.
Yeah.
And you dip their beak in the water so they'll know where it is.
Can I help?
They haven't had food or drink ever.
I think I see one. I don't have any dead, Papa.
Oh, darling. There you go, Josiah. They look healthy. Hey, let's count them as you put them in. That's 3.
3, 4. Here, we did 3 runs of meat chickens.
Oh, look. We got a king snake right there. That's a beautiful one. Whoa! Wrong way, dude. That's our house. He'll keep the mice away. You know what today is, though? It's the 100 days of growing food. Day 1. Can you say, woohoo! Woohoo! Our goal is to see how much we can grow in just 100 days. We're gonna document what we bring in, what we push out. We're gonna vlog every day. I cannot wait. I'm personally very excited about it. You guys excited about it? You excited about it? Okay, day 1, 100 days of growing food, moving the sea monsters out, moving the chickens up. Bring on the chickens. Let's get them in there. That's one way to get them over here. Wait, no, put them up there, their water. Dip their beaks in the water. Or just put them out there, that's fine, they'll know. There you go. Look, Mr. Brown, look how they forage right away. They know exactly what to do. How's it going under there? You think they like it, Rebecca?
Yeah, I think so. They're a little confused.
Well, I'll give them a second. They got a bird brain.
I know.
Look, they'll be chasing bugs and scratching, and look, they're already starting. Last year, when we were traveling all of America on the Great American Farm Tour, we came to a special person. Her name was Sonia, and she was in Wyoming.
My name is Sonia Becker, and I'm at Becker Family Stock Farm in Metropolis, Wyoming.
At her place, she had this amazing chicken system. An amazing chicken system there. She had this trailer that she had all her feed and water and everything on top of it.
We are going to feed these little broilers some homemade chicken feed.
And the chickens, the Cornish cross meat chickens, were living underneath it. Wait a minute. There were no walls. Wait a minute, where's their house?
Where's their house?
Yeah, where's their house?
That's their house.
There's no walls under there. My first concern was, what about predators?
No, there's no walls, there's no protection, there's no fence, there's nothing. I have a dog that comes out, and most of the time she protects them. We did get a coon in not too long ago and lost some birds. But usually she guards the chickens, and we leave them out. We don't lose them to hawks or anything like that with the dogs.
And what I liked about that system is those chickens were free to range, absolutely. And if they are free to range, they can get 20% of their diet from the grass.
And then we feed them on the ground and allow them to pick through the feed and use what they want of it. And then they run free and get the bugs and all the goodies and any other grass or alfalfa leaves or whatever they want.
The only problem that I could see in her system for me was they had to pull it with a tractor. It was kind of a commercial level system. I think she had hundreds of chickens. I came back from our trip wondering, how can I implement that concept without a tractor at the homestead level, at like 75 chickens a run level? Introducing the meat shaw. One person can easily move this.
Just put it on the very edge, right here.
It has no walls. They're out roaming on the grass. They've got their water right here. They have shade. They have protection from the rain. But what about predators? That's where this electric poultry net comes in. It keeps the predators out. It keeps the chickens in. What about aerial predators? Good point. That's where the guard goose comes in.
Just a reminder, will you hurry up and grow up so you can guard our chickens?
I think with the simplicity of this system, it's cheap and inexpensive to build. It's easy to move. The chickens have free range. I think we're gonna revolutionize the way we raise meat chickens on homesteads.
We've come to the end of our very long electric poultry net. We need to move them, and they only got a day left. This is like a 5, 6, 7 day system. But you know, it's better because they're wearing out this grass. I think I'd rather pull birds off of something like this, wouldn't you? So they'll be coming off of nice fresh grass into the harvest.
They ask that because they see the care I've given them.
That looks like a great last place to spend your last day. Fresh green grass, clean well water, nice shade. You think they're happy, Jonah?
Day one, I take them individually and give them magic water. That's apple cider vinegar, garlic, honey. It's a mix to keep them healthy.
Dip the meat in the water. Wait. 9, 10.
Yeah, dip it in there.
I ferment their feed. We put these guys on grass at just 3 weeks old.
It's amazing how they just jump right in.
Yeah.
They get the water, they find the feed, they get the shade.
And then after a crow attack, we put them back in. Built them a scarecrow.
All right, buddy, it's up to you.
And put them back out at 4 weeks old. From then on, 100% access to grass, sunshine, cool air, fresh water every single day.
I'd say this is panning out very nicely. Chickens are trained to the fence.
The scarecrow's working. It was super easy to move them. They were moved inside the fence every single day. But I can make them even happier by moving their monster shop. And got a new fence every several days. Now, they're harvested in the most humane way possible. Put upside down, that sedates them. They're put into a restraining cone, which hugs them, gives them a sense of security, comfort. And then, with a very sharp knife, slit their throat. They black out. They don't feel a thing. If love is an action, then how do I give them so much love and then kill them? Look at Mom jumping in. And you're at like the... Is this part better for you than the evisceration?
Yeah, I don't like evisceration.
Really?
That part is the guts.
Folks sometimes ask questions like that from a soft spot in their heart for the animal. But look at the alternative of the way an animal was raised. Dark, crowded, and in a factory. But if we're gonna eat meat and we truly care about the animal, we would support grass-based farming, maybe even do it ourselves. Remember that the animal is making the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live. I think the least I can do is take on the weight of that responsibility, feel it in my hands, and do the deed at least once. Are you actually killing them back?
I haven't ever killed one. I've never killed one. I might do it today.
Grab it, Josiah. I can't. I don't want to get it.
All right, this want to be your first one?
Hey, let's make it severe.
I don't know.
Did you see how Jonah was doing it? Jonah, come on.
I have no idea how to do it. Yes.
And be careful of my fingers. Okay, you're gonna do it, huh, Mom?
I don't know if he did. I think he's playing with Gideon on the other side of the bus.
Okay, here goes, guys.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
She's doing the deed.
Wait, hold on.
Take your time, take your time.
I'm not gonna cut my finger.
Are you
Is this where it is?
Yeah, put about 5 pounds of pressure on
Justin, is this where it is?
it. Yeah, right above their jaw.
I don't know if that's the Jonah, is that where I do it?
It is. You're doing great, Mom. You want to do it quick and hard. You did it. That's your first kill?
The water.
How does it feel to make the ultimate sacrifice? To take part of the ultimate sacrifice?
In just a second.
Weird.
And this one's
It's definitely like a weird feeling because I want to eat this chicken. But
And
it's sad. It's
I
sad.
think this one's done.
So it's like a,
Yeah, take it.
it's definitely a weird feeling. Like I want to eat this, but taking life is a serious thing.
The lambs came when it was dark.
Oh my word, it's 7:10. We were just cleaning up outside, calling it a day, but the lamb guy texted, they're coming. The lambs are coming. And they prefer cash, so Beauty's got to run to the bank. Does the stall light work down there?
I think it actually does.
Let's go check. Does the stall light work? Okay. You know what I'm actually wondering, Lily? Can we actually get the sheep down here? Can we like carry them down here? I'm not gonna be able to get down here with this truck.
They might be tamed.
I hope so. Hey honey, bye. How soon are they gonna be here?
Said they're gonna bring him now, and it's at least an hour away.
I'm going to Lily.
The sheep guy's here. He says they're too excited for us to carry him. He's coming with the truck. He's gonna back up to this stall. That's good.
These are our new bunk mates. They live underneath our bedroom. Well,
Yeah.
our bedroom's over there.
The gentleman said to keep them in here 5 to 7 days before we even put them out in the yard on the fence. Just to get them used to it.
Yeah.
Used to treats.
So what do you have to feed them?
Amy and Arun showing up for the lambs. What do I have to feed them?
Yeah.
Hay, grass, alfalfa.
Okay.
We've got kelp, salt. I'm not gonna force them out as spastic as they're being, so let them come out on their own. So I'm gonna set this camera up on a time lapse so we can see it happen. Look who's out. And look who doesn't care that we're out here. They are so happy eating that grass. Oh look, they're in defense. Look how they get together. They're alarmed. They eat. Oh wow. Look how much they ate. They didn't even eat their alfalfa because they're so happy on this grass. That's gonna be a problem. We don't have any, hey, we won't have any treats when they're out on this grass because I'm very encouraged by the way they've taken down this plot. They are doing their job. They are excellent. Just a second. They are excellent workers, excellent mowers. The bad news, we're gonna have to move them. They're gonna have to move from here to there. I thought this would last a couple of days, you know, kind of break them in. But let's get them moving. We gotta build a sheep shelter soon. Look at them, how precious.
Look at that.
Look at the great mowing job they did. Before, after. Man, you guys are keepers. All right, it's on. We gotta test it every night. Can you keep that on your person?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what
Everybody say good night. Everybody say good night to the sheep.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the coyotes bite.
And the fan brought us pigs.
They've been traveling what, 4 hours?
4.5.
I knew these people were giving them to us, but I didn't know exactly why. So I asked.
You all have made such a huge impact on our family, and recently my husband made a leap to quit his 9-to-5 job and farm full-time, and I don't think we would have had the courage to do that without you all. So we just wanted to do something to give back.
Well, bless you. Bless your heart. Thank you very much. And best of luck in that.
Thank you.
So sweet. This community is so amazing. And hopefully it's not in vain. Hopefully we raise some awareness for the awesomeness of pigs, the awesomeness of the American guinea hog. They do not seem too stressed out, do they?
They're chill at the moment.
Okay.
Do they get crazy?
Not really, just if you're trying to catch them. As they grow and get older, they'll become more and more friendly once they get used to you. Like, we have some that will drop for belly rubs. So, not that you necessarily want to do them because of your plans, but...
Only if we really grab a stick and
No, it's okay.
rub their belly.
They all know. Those are our feed and water pans. Will that do for a while?
Absolutely.
Okay. And this is our stall where the sheep were. Our plan is just to put them in here for a couple of days to acclimate and us train them to an electric fence.
Yeah.
And then we'll move them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm staying up here.
You like to pet them? There they come. So they're used to kids.
Yeah.
If we stand over here, maybe they'll come out. You could tip it up, Jonah, if you want. Slowly though. There they go. There they are. You guys are gonna till this up, stir it up for us, aren't you? And these guys are so chill, they're so small.
Grab the water and pour it.
I will. Now these are a lot calmer than those sheep.
Yeah.
Those sheep were like jumping up the walls. Oh!
Every time we even got near.
Lily, they let you pet them.
They're a lot calmer than the sheep. It takes a while to get them to be able to do this.
Okay, they love that. They're about to eat all that grain. Then we got them some grass. We got them some apple cider vinegar and some water.
I want to pickle pigs.
Good, you want to? Come on. She'll help you. Come here. Pet them.
That handkerchief they got.
There you go.
Yeah. They look gross.
Good. I got you. Are you nervous about this, Mr. Brown?
I think I'm. Yeah. He knows about it all, but it was.
I got you. I got you. I believe we could catch them and carry them if we absolutely had to. So this is totally non-intimidating first-time pig experience so far. Very happy about that.
In May, we noticed that Violet wasn't shedding her winter coat, and her cycle hadn't come through again. And so we were a little concerned, and we got the vet out to do a checkup.
She may get a little upset.
Guys, everybody needs to get down.
Maybe not, but maybe. I just don't want anybody to get hurt. Mama.
Oh.
Very good, very good.
That's it?
That's it.
And how long does it take to get results?
Well, they send it, I send it to the diagnostic lab, and they send it on, I believe, to Pennsylvania, and then we will have some answers. Okay. So I don't know as far as the whole process, how long it's going to take, but if we send it through the diagnostic lab, the shipping and all the testing is cheaper.
What are you trying to find out here?
Well, we're hoping to see if she's copper deficient and see if she has, if maybe we could treat her with like a copper bolus as opposed to just free choice minerals.
So it comes back, she's got copper, you can do a bolus and
Yeah.
not take a chance of just
Yeah,
saying,
and then we can
oh,
just
I think
make
she's
sure.
got copper.
Yeah, and then we just know
Okay.
for sure. I mean, you love tests. It's just so much better when you have a blood test and you can see the problems. I mean,
Yeah.
like with my health issues, like I'm about to do some tests, some different testing. It's nice because we're gonna have it on paper what are some of my digestive issues and stuff like that. So
Then we got kittens.
This is the cat stop, Mr. Brown.
this is where we're gonna get cats.
And that one?
I don't know, wherever they're at. We don't know where the cats are.
Then put it down the leg and hold it like this.
Look, Lily. Lily is gonna be the cat woman.
Come on, Lily, first.
Do you think we should get this kitten?
And so this gray one is a boy, and then that's the girl.
That's the girl. Okay, so then we'll take both of the boys.
Lily, what does it feel like?
I feel like
It's real soft. Oh, Gideon, what's that feel like?
raw.
Does it feel soft?
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be a mouse hunter? You look fierce.
Give it mama.
Is that the mom?
Oh, you let it go.
Lily's not gonna ever let this cat go.
Oh, it looks like they bonded.
Yeah, and
You want to go put him in the cat cage? Okay, come on. Come on, Lily. We'll go put him in. We'll put him in that cage. Okay. Do they seem happy in there?
No.
Okay.
They're probably
Mr. Brown's
too heavy.
ready to go.
Too heavy.
You ready to go? Don't drop them.
In the end of May, we began to struggle with what ended up being one of our wettest seasons I have ever seen. It began with 20 inches, like almost 20 inches of rain in like 2 weeks.
You know, we have the mountain runoff here. We have some runoff here. See the valley? See the valley right through here?
I do. It's not
We have
getting
some
out of
runoff here. Yeah, come here and look. Patch of water.
Oh, tomatoes sitting in water.
Yeah,
So I think we might have hit one of those situations where mulch is the problem here, huh? Potentially getting some kind of little creek or drain in here and letting it get out to that road, because it's just all sitting here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is there a way to stop it from coming in here in the first place? Like right there, a berm, a ditch?
So that is a possibility.
Is most of it actually coming from there, like actually crossing the road?
It looks like it's a
And then coming
combination
in.
of the street, the
Okay.
sidewalk, this whole area just kind of pitches
Yeah, I know
down.
the street pitches. So basically we're getting basically a runoff water from the street. I wonder if I should dig here at least just to drain these. I might get these drained. I can't just let these sit here and drown. Look what I've uncovered. It's like a spring. Look, water's just flowing out of there. It's not flooded in the tomatoes, but it sure is streaming by it. Look, the wood chips have soaked up this moisture and now it's slowly releasing it. And all these wood chips combined are, it's seriously like a little mountain spring. Look. Hey Beauty.
Yes.
We did it. I mean, have you seen out here? You want to come see it?
Yeah.
It's still flowing, look.
Yes, this is crazy. My poor tomato.
Wow. It's like a little mini creek. Hey Mom, look at this.
Yes, this is
A little micro drainage ditch. We'll see if that's part of our problem.
Okay.
I mean, you have water building up there. My suspicion is most of it is coming from the sponge.
Here's my digging team. Y'all ready for this?
You guys did good, thank you.
Earthworks.
Josiah's got him a caddy. Holding the umbrella for him. Good job, guys.
Saving our
It's great brunch.
Hey, we'll work for food, right?
Yeah, we're having ice cream tonight.
Hey!
Mango ice cream.
Mango ice cream.
Raw milk. Raw milk, mango puree ice cream.
Sounds a little ridiculous.
That's what all this hard work is about. It's been about an hour. The rain has come. Let's see if it's filling up. Oh my word, guys. Look. Huh. It's true. Look how much water is filling. Look. I was doubting this. I was doubting this is what our water source is. But there is a micro creek right there. It's working. Yes. Look at all the water that's getting diverted. Here, look. It's going in right there. No big deal. Mama's gonna be thrilled. Yes. Hey, did you see your drain? Come here. You're gonna want to see this.
Fine.
Did you see it?
It's working.
He's excited.
I am in disbelief.
You're got stuff all over.
All right, we got an umbrella. You're not gonna believe this, Becky. The mulch might not be the bad boy we thought it was. Look.
Wow.
It's filled up.
Wow, you can see it moving.
You happy?
Yes.
Hey, that's lots of water not touching your garden now.
I know.
How many eggs you need for our homemade ice cream?
I put 3 egg yolks in it this time.
3 egg yolks,
Yeah.
2 cups of raw milk, maple syrup.
No,
What
two cups cream,
2 cups of cream.
1.5 cups of milk.
And then she just pushes the magical button.
It's a whirlpool over there.
Our drainage got clogged up here.
It's like a whirlpool.
I'm having to unbury. It hadn't reseeded yet. So we just have a huge creek running where there's normally not a creek. That helped. It was flooded up through there. It's come down the road. It was too wet to even take the water camera on the chores. Look, I am soaked. And I had an umbrella at first too. I was getting wet under the umbrella. I said, forget it.
Hey, it's raining. Just a little bit. Don't worry. It's a father-son moment.
This rainy time ended up being one of my lowest times on the homestead this year. It was a very busy time with the chickens and the sheep and everything else. We had so much going on, and then on top of that we had this endless rain. And I can remember being particularly defeated one day, and Pete, one of my good friends, was here, and he asked me. He must have saw it. I never complained about it, but he must have saw it in my face, I'm sure. He said, so why do you do what you do? And I was glad he asked that, because he brought it back into perspective, and I was like, that's a good question, Pete. Why do I do what I do? And I had to think about it for a minute and be reminded that I'm doing this because there's something bigger than me and my immediate results, that I'm doing this for greener pastures for my great-grandchildren, that I'm investing in this farm, working through the rain, working through the cold, establishing these systems in this farm and better soil for my children's children. That was the beginning of some of the low moments, but we had to just keep going. We had to get guineas, right? There you go.
Guineas are like turkeys. They're a little more sensitive than chicks. You gotta raise them with a bit more care in the beginning. And then they're like beasts, just like turkey. You can't kill them. Oh, look.
Are they guineas?
2, 3.
We got in a car, drove to the pound.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, this is Justin Rhodes. We are out and about, my family and I, looking for a dog today, calling about your Australian Shepherds. If you would give us a call, we're available today if you're available to come look, possibly get one. So I just left a message with someone who's got an Australian Shepherd in Hendersonville. Fletcher. No, that's our hometown.
Yeah.
So this was not
people and-
happening 2 months ago when we were looking into Australian Shepherds.
Yeah.
It's like what, $400?
$400 for a male and $500 for a female.
Not 1,000.
Yeah, it's cheaper than even I looked at a couple weeks ago.
So we left them a message. We'll see if they call us back. We're at the pound right now. So we're gonna go. We might as well go in and see what they got.
Yeah. Those are so cool, aren't they?
Those are.
I forget. It's something.
Wow.
It's something. I've heard of it. I just can't remember
Look at all these. Hey, dog friends. Oh, God, you brought your leather.
Oh, they're closed on Sunday.
Serious? I thought you said they were open.
Yeah, we might go in.
Well, they're closed.
Oh, I thought Monday is when
Well.
they were closed. I am almost 100% positive I thought they were. Sorry, guys.
What an anticlimax.
No, this is all the same now.
The cats. Don't knock on the window.
The cat room.
You looked it up
I did.
and it said Sunday? Or did you just look it up briskly?
I guess I went too fast.
Alright.
Sorry.
Well, let's go back to the farm and hope those people call us back.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Well,
We
I
thought they
it
were
was.
open.
I'm so sorry. Look.
Wait, she got a text. It's not them? Oh, come on. Kids. I was getting Mr. Brown and they text.
They did.
Is there a text?
We should be back at the farm after 3:30 and home the rest of the day. Let me know when you're thinking. I'll give you the address.
Let's say 3:30. It's 2:15.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And they live on a farm.
Yes.
Okay. This is crazy, isn't it?
It is.
We might get some Australian Shepherds. No lie, we really liked that breed and we're looking into it. But it just wasn't working out 2 months ago when we were doing that.
And then they were closed, and we Mama looked up where to get a dog, and these people texted her.
It's a wild road over here.
Hey, I'm
Scott
Rebecca.
Spell.
It's nice to meet you.
Come on. There's the girls.
Oh my word.
Hello.
She had a litter last year, and we kept 2 and sold the rest, and they're very sweet.
Are you guys nervous? You're allowed to pet them, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
They're not so sure, huh?
Good job.
I think she's the sweetest of them.
This one in the middle?
Yeah.
We had her at the farmer's market yesterday, and she just she's probably the chillest of the 3.
Well, maybe that's one we want.
But
we want chill.
Yeah, she's this little one right here.
Come here. You guys are adorable.
Yeah, it's okay. This one smells you. It's okay. It's not gonna bite you. We picked out a dog, got Laurel, then we went home.
She gonna be all right? She's whining. Decided to be okay. She's just getting taken away from her family. How's she doing now?
Good.
She looking at home yet? Oh, She misses her brothers and sister, her family.
You'll be okay. It's Halloween. Okay,
Bless you. You'll be at home here soon, okay?
Peace, Mama. Oh God.
She's calmed down. She's resting. Let her rest, Lily. Let's eat. Let's take our supper. Got her a little indoor home for a while until she bonds with us. Good day. I feel really good about it. You guys feel really good about it?
Yeah, lock me in.
No, don't lock him in. Let him out, Jonah. Josiah, you feel good about it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm going to be the most work with her.
You're gonna do the most work?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
going to feed her.
Oh, good.
Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood. Never understood. Life can be this good.
In June, though, we began to experience the first taste of a real loss. We lost our goose.
I went to look for Pooper.
Pooper, for those of you who don't know, is our guard goose in training, growing up to be a guard goose over the flock.
And then I came out here, and then I didn't see him. Saw him tangled over here, and he's tangled all up in this.
There's some of his feathers. He's busted the fence.
He was a big pain in the butt to untangle.
Was he dead when you found him, or was he still alive?
He was dead.
Her.
Her.
So her. Jonah came running in the house last night with Pooper in his hands, saying that she was dead. And it was very disturbing. I don't think I'd been that disturbed since King Daddy the rooster died. And it's my main rooster. It's our prized breeding rooster. We're back on the farm. We've had some deaths, but nothing like an animal that you want to keep for 40 years dying so young. Initially we were panicked and just disappointed. And what went wrong? What do you think went wrong?
Okay, I think the broody hens, they go crazy over him.
Uh-huh.
The broody hens chased him into the fence. He couldn't get out because I had to untangle him from here. I was like this on the other side of the fence, basically.
And if you think about it, though, we were doing pretty good at this point. To have pigs, chickens, cats, dogs, cows, gardens, success. With a lot of success comes a bigger chance of failure. So if we have hundreds of animals and hundreds of plants, what do you think the chances are of something going wrong? Big. And we started to get that taste with that goose dying. This year, you really stepped up. We noticed a big change in you after getting off the tour, that you all of a sudden wanted to be a big part of the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Grab our 18-inch. We're gonna split, we're gonna rip this. We're gonna rip the 52 1/4. Nice hat, buddy.
Thanks.
When we took about a year off from the farm to go on the Great American Farm Tour, we looked forward to and wondered what Jonah and Josiah would be like when we got back.
Papa, remember when I started helping you on the trip? It happened in Florida, didn't it? Remember?
There was some point. You just clicked. Something about you turning 10 and you just all of a sudden started having more interest in helping. All right.
Because they're just playing.
Just hold it right there. You're not interested in playing anymore?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm more interested in the tools.
Before the tour, they're kids. They like to help. The kids like to help, but is it really help? Not really. But once we got back and we got into the groove of things, and as we developed this place as a learning center through the videos and through physical workshops and stuff, we think, you know, we could use a farmhand maybe. Do you have your glasses?
Yes!
As we explored that and had some conversations with different people, I realized, nobody's gonna work on this farm like this guy.
See me rice knife?
What?
See I rice knife this?
What? Did you already rice knife this?
Yep.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? He
I
chopping and dropping in the garden?
And I went there and I rice knifed
Okay.
a little bit there.
I'll tell you this, Jonah, you are my right-hand man,
there is no better worker for my right hand than you. Okay? You're the best. And I have a lot of fun working with you, and it makes a lot more fun being out here.
Okay, but let's go move the sheep.
Okay, enough of this mush. Let's go move the sheep.
Wait, I forgot we had to move the cow.
Oh, yeah, but all we gotta do is roll up their fence.
Yeah.
Walk, come walk with me. Feel the breeze, come walk with me. Oh, and dance, come dance with me. Shuffle your feet, come dance with me. And I will tell you when you're older how I loved you just the same. It only matters where we're going. It never mattered from where you came. When life, it gets you down, steals your crown, and breaks your will. Oh, I'll pick you up, brush off the dust, and hold you still. I will tell you when you're older how I loved you just the same. It only matters where we're going. It never mattered from where you came.
Let's flip this back, Jonah. See if it works. See if we did our legs right. Jonah, I'm gonna kind of stay back here so it doesn't roll out from underneath us. It should be pretty easy once it gets on those wheels.
Woo! Let me move this thing.
And they're brand new Chickshaw 2.0. I see you guys haven't flipped it. Throwing the grain on the ground to encourage tilling. This is a future garden spot. It's gonna be a cage fight. Go ahead.
Not like releasing the old chickens.
They're a little calmer about it, huh?
It's about as rough as they usually are now.
Oh look, they're able to get in the dust box. I wondered about that. Oh, this is a neat way to take the swivel bar down.
And then you just...
Then you don't even have to lift the lid.
Nope.
There's hay in this one. Oh, they probably laid some in the dust box.
I started having pain in my abdomen that wasn't going away, and I couldn't figure it out. At 1 a.m. I decided to go to the ER and try to figure out what was wrong, and that was when I learned that I was having appendicitis. So they hospitalized me and I had emergency surgery.
Grandma and I have switched. She's got the kids. Jonah will have the chores. And I'll have the mama. We have arrived safely to the hospital. Let's go see her. Hey.
Then the sheep started dying.
Look, another one died last night. We went on a walk at 7. Everybody was fine. We came home at 7:30 and somebody was dead. There's somebody laying down in there. Okay, good. They're all 3 laying down, but it can happen quick. What the heck? One of you guys said it might be a selenium deficiency. We went to a neighbor and got some selenium. As of today, they haven't eaten any. Selenium, DE, salt, kelp. To me, they don't seem like they're eating like they were. Land of Havilah. Herbal worm treatment, similar to Molly's, but different. Our neighbor also had this. 1/2 teaspoon per animal. Alfalfa. Smells really good. Hope they all come get it. Why isn't that one getting it? He's not even hungry for alfalfa. Come on. Based on that sign, I'm afraid 106 is next. 106 is drooping his head. We might have to drench it and get it to 106. We're gonna go this morning and take the one that died last night about 7:30 p.m. Hopefully it's not too late. They open at 8. I'm gonna show up right when they open up. Get an autopsy, see if we can't see what's going on.
We tried to save the lambs, but it was too late.
That first kill was super hard. I doubted our decision the night before, and you wonder because here's something that's alive. And it's sick and obviously not doing well and in pain and misery.
You got any fight left, buddy? Can you do it? Can you stand up?
You know, I could kill this and end all that. Or not. And leave it. And what if by some miracle they revive? So it's a very tough decision, and I think it's one of the toughest decisions I've ever made on the farm.
We're going to help this little guy get him out of his misery.
But once I did it, and I saw how peaceful it was, and I saw him in no more pain. I mean, we've grown to be close to these guys because we nurtured them so much at the end. He was in no more pain. I was in the mode, and I felt that it was right. So by the second time, by the time it came to digs, it's like, yeah, we got to do this. You can't be alone. Sheep cannot be alone. It would be a managing nightmare. I feel like I was able to kill him and black him out immediately. I mean, once you cut the blood to something's brain, they don't feel anything, and I believe I was successful doing that. And it went pretty fast. I think it took about an hour and 15 minutes.
Say something.
Okay, it's an hour and in. It's 6 o'clock. I feel like we're almost done with this one. Feels like I'm doing pretty good for no instructions.
The other one we ate, and I guess it was good. It was good.
And the other part of me misses them because we grew to enjoy them.
Now that they're gone, it feels empty. That was like one of my main things that I did. I made the drenches up, I went down, I helped Justin, you know, with their care, and so like I haven't had that job today to constantly check on them, and just like knowing that they're not here, it's just weird.
And then there's another part of me that aches because we didn't make it to our original goal.
It's weird to say I miss them because the whole point of their life was to eventually not be here.
Again, lesson learned. With success, more elements of the farm comes failure.
Always trying to improve our systems. We built a mineral shaw for the cows.
Wait, watch yourself there. You got it? You gonna take it?
Yeah.
We were gonna bring the minerals to this, but then we're like, wait a minute. This moves, easy. A lot easier than my mineral sled, huh? You sweating yet, Beck?
My arms are burning a little bit.
You got your extras marked and nice handy barrels. We're gonna have to put that on shelves one day, like make custom shelves. It's all in here. Beauty has marked it on the 2x4s. We're missing one, but we just need a tray. We're missing 2 trays because we ended up going with 18.
Yeah, because we want to put kelp in there, and then
what was the other one? 16 isn't enough for us. We had to have 18 minerals.
well, we wanted to have some flexibility because you just never know, and it was might as well add 2. And what happens if it's hard for them to get around the wheels and we switch it up over here?
You want me to make it a little bit easier?
No, no, get off of it. Get my camera. Wild, rugged terrain right here.
And then we built a chickshaw mini-me to follow cows on pasture with chickens, to scratch in their manure, to continue fertilization of the pasture, and just to gently massage it, make it better.
We left the Icelandic chickens out of the coop yesterday. Of course, I let them out of the coop, but we also opened up this electric fence. They free range during the day. They came back. Today, we're gonna take down the electric fence and move them. These guys are gonna be total free birds. And we're gonna move them 3 days behind the cows to encourage them to scratch the manure. At that 3-day mark, fly larva has developed, but not turned into flies. And they scratch the manure, they spread the manure, and then they eat that fly larva, breaking the pest cycle. You want to move them?
No, we're moving.
We're just moving them. Keep them on this level area right here. Kickstand is up. They're ready to move. Nice. Okay. Heavy fertilization right there on pasture, automatically. I think I'll start carrying a bucket up with me. Bucket. Like Joel Salatin says, never carry just one bucket. One for each hand. So I'll carry up the feed and then the water. Come on. Did you put out feed? Oh yeah. Ready? Okay, release somebody. Come on, you're free birds.
Probably one of the most exciting happenings of the farm in 2018 for me began here. It began when we put chickens and pigs together and saw how they could work miraculously together. This is my least favorite stage in the animal garden miracle, where the pigs and the chickens have prepped this land, but it's like ready. It's ready to be planted. It's bare. Mother Nature does not like to be uncovered. She likes to be covered. We're gonna move you guys. Fresh green grass, okay? This is the risky part here, Jonah. You wanna get their feed and get them a trough, Here, we'll let them through. I don't think we're gonna have a problem. I think if they get done, we'll just lure them back in with a bucket. Lift it up.
Papa, the pan got split.
I see that. All right. While they're eating and pigging out, we hurry up and move this fin. All right. Time's ticking.
I got it. Never mind. But let's just get that fish from the
Boy, they're done. What'd you feed them? Is there anything in there? Okay. And then we'll move everything else. Okay, you gonna put that down? I'll drive over it. If the pigs don't get out first. Hold on, you gotta help me with the fence. You ready?
By this time, we had hit the bottom of the barrel and we were gonna have to make some really tough decisions about Violet since she was not thriving on our native fescue grass.
Violet has come down with a fever, and we're doing everything the vet and Synergy Animal Products have told us to do, and she seems to be doing okay.
You ready for the...
She likes that chaff hay, the alfalfa chaff hay.
If you've been a longer time fan and you go all the way back to the spring, you know that we've dealt with some of these seemingly same issues in the spring.
Yes.
She was getting hot, she was panting, she didn't shed her coat. She still has yet come into heat. She just hasn't been able to come into cycle to be bred. Violet, let's see if you're gonna be a little easier. Violet, you've given us a gallon of milk, thank you. Would you take this a little easier today?
I would help you, Papa, but I know I can't.
Thank you, buddy. We were defeated naturally because it was a time when we had lost a lot of our animals. It was a time when we had harvested some of our animals. It was a time of rain, so it was a time of rest. And it was then became a time of new energy and a new beginning. It was fall, but we were working harder than ever on gardening. And we really worked to implement a nice gardening system behind the animals.
Get these big roots out, or would you rather hoe? Maybe you'd be a better hoer.
I'll hoe.
Okay, so we want to weed this and thin this, and then we want to cover this.
Okay. It's gonna be a lot of work. Sounds like.
Yeah.
But it's good work. This is not it.
That's not it.
Is that? No.
So I would just swipe that. See, I did a lot of weeding in between the rows yesterday.
Yeah. But you didn't necessarily.
No, I didn't get close to the plants yet. Some of it's gonna take some tender love and care, like with your hand. Let's get this big bad boy up. I'm gonna get this up before it's too big. That didn't help. Well, I'm not getting this very good. Take these weeds, turn them into a solution. Take the problem, turn it into a solution, have it be the mulch for the path. Now, we have the little stuff so close. We don't have a little hook. Casey and Tori told us about a little hook.
That's an old hook.
And that gets around close to the plants.
Yeah.
So for now, we're just gonna show it mega love. Right here is gonna be a perfect opportunity to transfer some of this bunch to right here.
It had been months since we culled Violet, and I had been searching for Dexter's, and someone in our member area suggested a farm where they had gotten their milk cow, and they were completely grass-based, and so we gave them a call.
Yeah, and I think it'd been good since it'd been months because we knew these were Jerseys.
Yeah.
And we kind of had a bad, well, we had a very bad first experience.
We were nervous.
But we went anyway. You see him?
Well, I don't know.
I see lots of grass. Our father's farm.
Our cow.
Our father's farm. We've talked to him on the phone.
You will arrive at your destination.
They're 100% grass fed. What I'm looking forward to here is, well, they're 100% grass fed. They're in milk production. Is that her? That's her.
That might be.
That's the Frisian.
Those looks like those.
And that's Brownie. What was the Frisian's name?
I don't know if we ever found it, but that's Brownie. Look
Ooh,
at her.
Brownie, you're beautiful.
And she's got some nice teats.
Oh gosh, yes. Brownie's experienced, and she's got a calf on her.
That little heifer, so cute.
Hey, when cuteness is okay, but that's not the criteria.
I know.
Are they antsy with us?
I think so.
Or are they just wanting to get back to the herd?
He said that she was a little bit antsy this morning, the calf was.
And we ended up buying those cows and paid for them to be delivered at a later date. And then I got sideswiped with news from my dad that he has cancer. My dad has cancer. Found this out several weeks ago, actually. And I don't know if I guess there's certain levels of intensity with cancer. I mean, it's all bad and terrible. So he's got prostate cancer. With winter coming, it was time to refresh an old idea, the Everflow waterer, where we could feed water down to our chickens from the pond, run the water through, then back down to the creek. The idea being the water would be always moving so it will not freeze, always moving so it's always cool, always moving so it's always clean. It's 4:30, we'll be doing great if it works. I also use, he's biting me. You don't stay, he's biting me. You don't stay too long. You don't sit down too long in here, huh? I'm gonna hold his head here, rub his head so I know where his teeth are. Should be plenty of water in this. Sputtering. That might be all it is because there's not that much going into it. I've also used an electric water heater, and it actually works great. But the only problem with that is, well, it runs on electricity, so you have to run a cord to it, and your electricity has to be working. Oh, oh, that's the first time this has happened with this guy. You're liking this, huh? I'm mesmerized. So what are you gonna do in that situation? You still got to clean it out. Somebody come drink. I started looking at nature. How does nature feed her animals during the winter? Well, she keeps the water moving. And when it's moving, it stays clean, cool, and unfrozen. So I said, we've got to be able to mimic that. And I came up with a crude prototype, and it worked okay. I think some drawbacks to it was that it was a bowl, and the water is more likely to freeze because there's more still water, and so I thought, let's build a trough. Let's post out till somebody drinks. Let's get rid of this dirty, filthy, freezing thing. I wonder if it's too high for you. And so now I'm happy to say that we finally, after 6 trips to Lowe's, got this Everflow waterer working. Everflow 2.0. Still flowing. Who's gonna drink? Come on, anybody. Give us a drink. I'm thinking it might be a hair tall for the pigs. That's a quick fix though. So close, come on. Now who's gonna go drink of it? Choose something. Now this will make you want to stick with the guinea hogs, won't it? I tell you what, let's do. Let's set this camera up on time lapse right there. I'll get the drone. I'll show you how we source
the water uphill to the pond. We come down, then we go under the road, and then we come into the chickens and pigs, and then we go down a gradual slope all the way to the creek. Wasn't that cool?
And then we made huge strides in organizing the Animal Garden Miracle, putting the pigs and chickens on a 2-week system where we would rotate them, plant behind them, or put mulch behind them, and we could show the fruit, the vegetation of what has came from that system.
This, right next door, looked like this 2 weeks ago. So that's gonna take them 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we've got this. In a minute, we're gonna rake this smooth, pull out any major sod. 2 weeks before that, they were in here. They did this area. We planted this in cover crop, put some hay over it. Look, the cover crop is coming up just below the surface there. Can you see it? And before that garden bed, they were in here. And look how well the cover crop is coming up in here. And by the way, this is a cold hardy cover crop. Germinates down to 45 degrees, grows down to 25 degrees. And where were they before this? This is where they were. We had these low tunnels on because it's winter, we're protecting them from frost. Here's a patch that was planted in cover crop. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Now, for the best part, the surprise. What's under these tunnels? You know what's under this tunnel? Unbelievable abundance. Look at these lettuces. Oh my word, how beautiful. Oh my, and it just goes on for like ever. We're gonna be harvesting salad out of there all winter long. What's in the next one? More salad, more salad. We like our salad. Is this fun? You guys wanna see what's in the next one? Looky here, our favorite. Goes excellent with breakfast. Can anybody guess? Endless row of it. Swiss chard. One more? 2 more. Garlic. See the garlic coming through the mulch? Can you guys name it? Can you loyal vlog fans name it? Kale. Again, endless winter supply of kale. Yes! And the pigs and chickens totally made me do it.
In October, I started having liver pain, and I got an appointment with the doctor, and she ran some blood work, and doing so realized that my enzymes were mildly elevated, and so wanted to do some more testing.
How's that make you feel, Beck? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I actually slept good last night, which is, if I know something's coming up, I sometimes will have anxiety at night and I won't sleep good, but I didn't have any of those problems, so I'm working hard at doing my tools and staying calm. And I'm okay. I'm just ready to know. It's 20 minutes until I know, so it's like kind of crazy that I've waited so long. Now I'm gonna find out.
Well, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm anxious about, you know, what was found or not found on the testing. Yeah. But other than that, I feel like I've been doing a lot better overall. My heart rate seems to be lower in general. And I've been doing a lot of, you know, just the emotional stuff, trying to stay calm and not anxious. I've been sleeping better overall, so that's good. My liver seems to not hurt as much, but I don't know. All right, great, thank you.
We heard that there was going to be snow. And Papa went out to do some things and it started sleeting. And it sleeted for a long time and then it started snowing a lot.
Now let's see how our low tunnels have fared. They've collapsed, some of it has collapsed. This is collapsed right here. Oh no. Let's take some pressure off. Wow, look at the drift in there. It's coming off of the low tunnels, and we probably have 1.5 feet of snow in there. This would have totally crushed the Agrabah. This is a heavy, heavy snow. You can hear it hitting this. Hear that? It's ice. It's an icy snow. We'll see how the plants survive that. That's gonna be a little difficult. Our snow has caved in. Looks like you know what? I'm sort of wondering, I've been getting from this end, so I'm sort of wondering if I should go to the other end. Yeah. Yeah, this was a good bet. This was a good bet. There's bigger ones up. There's bigger ones up here. These low tunnels, some parts of them are crushed, but they're certainly not defeated. I doubt the food's even ruined under there. We'll just wait till it thaw out, lift it back up, and see. Kids are ready. Doesn't sound like they're my kind of ready. Oh my. Uh-oh. It's time to eat and there's still stuff.
And then it started snowing a lot and we went out and played for a little bit, did the chores. We came back in, we went to sleep, and sure enough in the morning there was a lot more snow than there was the last day. Towards the end of the storm, our new cows came.
Welcome home.
Hope I can pet them.
She got down. She fell down and she was laying weird on her leg the whole way. So she's gonna be a minute. Her leg's asleep.
You gonna try to get the freezing out?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your time.
Oh, look at her belly. Papa, look at our cat.
I see it, Lily. She's gotten scuffed on the trailer or something. Are you just chillaxing? You're kind of crazed. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys some fresh hay. You're good on water.
Then we milked for the first time in 100 days. It was an exciting event. Exciting. It's pretty clean down there. We're gonna see if she's bursting with milk. I'm ready for this. Hey, hopefully we're gonna have milk with our breakfast, buddy.
That's great.
How would that be?
That would be super exciting.
So she's not too dirty. I'm happy about that. But we're gonna clean her anyway. She's clean. She's ready to go. I'm handing the camera off to a real pro. Art from Art and Bree. Milking time, guys.
Nice. Do you like those bigger teeth?
I love these bigger teeth. Oh my gosh. I can get my whole hand around these.
Isn't that lovely?
Goodbye, tiny teeth. I can barely get a hand in edgewise. Man, I'm just going to town right here. And just look how still she is. She's an experienced milker. Hardy as all get out. Has healed her cuts. Has healed her udder. And very minimal from us.
How much milk are we gonna get?
I would say half a gallon. That's gonna be my guess.
I think we're only gonna get a half a gallon?
That's what I'm gonna guess. It's just, you know, she's nervous.
Yeah.
She hadn't been milked in what, 3-4 days by hand, maybe more with them. I don't think they were milking her. They just had the calf on her, right?
Yeah, I think they stopped milking her.
So, setting my expectations low. I'm more concerned with her health, so if she wants to give me a half a gallon and stay healthy right now, with all this stress, I'll be happy. Do your hands ever not get sore, Art?
They always got sore.
Yeah. Almost gonna have to squeeze. I'm probably working too hard.
I never got to a point where it was just easy.
No. Cows don't give milk, do they? You gotta fight for every drop.
I've talked to guys who used to milk 10 cows, like old guys. They would milk 10 cows.
Okay. My grandpa would milk 15 cows a day by hand. And my grandma would do 10.
Imagine shaking his
take
hand.
them all day? What?
Imagine shaking his hand.
I know. People were just beasts back then.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Because it took me 20 minutes to milk one cow, and I thought it was doing pretty good. But if I was to do 15 at that rate, that'd take me forever.
Yeah.
And I said, Pop, how long did that take? And he said, it didn't take them long. So I'm like, all right, I just got to gird up my loins, man. It's good town. Grandpa, the inspiration. If I ever complained about having to milk 1 cow, 2 cows, I remember Grandpa.
It's so amazing.
Sure, grab that teat and go. Happy farmer right here. Came for a half a gallon, look. 1.5 gallons. Gosh. Like, that's great to be shaking to hold up this milk. This is just like unbelievable.
We came on
amount
a
of
good
food
day.
right there. Yeah, you guys came on a good day. So let's go get this in the cooler. Let's go filter this, get this in the cooler. Come, let them back out and feed them. So excited about that milk. Yes. Let's get them back out to pasture.
good mama right there, taking care of her calf. Go for it, buddy.
It's good.
Is it good?
That's really good.
Good. Do you like it? Oh, good. All the kids like it. Oh, you're gonna drink a whole half a gallon between everybody this morning. Good. Good.
Towards the end of 2018, I learned that much of my health problems were from leaky gut. And in 2019, I am hopeful to address those issues.
So again, the biggest lesson learned in 2018, you can argue with me if you want, but I think it's the idea of just plant. That's been our motto, that's been our mantra, and we did that this year. But I think what we can learn from that is the more you do that, the more you expand, the more success you have, the more animals and elements and gardens is, the more failures you're gonna have.
Right.
And I think what we have learned is it's gonna be, and hopefully what we've shown is going to be major ups and downs, and you just got to wade through those downs, sometimes literally, like with us wading through the floods and the snows.
Yep.
We waded through that, and it was dark and lonely and discouraging at times, but you do eventually come through. And then if you start counting your blessings, you realize, well, some of your sheep might have died, but you still have chickens, you still have pigs, you still, some of your vegetables might die, but most of them are still going. Also towards the end of 2018, my dad pretty much licked cancer, didn't he?
Yeah, he
85
had
years old.
surgery, and that it cleared up a lot of his problems, and the doctors are a little bit baffled by it.
So if 2018 was a year of healing and building, 2019 is a year of organization and focus. And we look forward to expanding on all these systems that we built, the chickshaws that are in place, the animal garden miracle that's being worked and prepared right now, and just expanding on what we've already done.
Yeah, and making it better.
I hope you enjoyed my special year-end movie. If you loved it, of course, share the love, share with others. I want you to know, if you want to learn more about how to actually do some of this stuff that we covered here. Let's start with, how do you design your own homestead to grow the most with the least amount of input? Whether you have just a backyard or a full-on permaculture acreage, just like I have, an Intro to Permaculture course will help you. I show you how to design your best homestead ever in my Intro to Permaculture course. It's a 12-part series. Guys, you can get that for free. I'm gonna leave that down in the description. The cool thing about that is once you sign up for that, you get the 12-part training series as we leak it out over these 12 days of Christmas. If you're seeing this after January 5th, then it's all there. You'll get on my email list, and you'll have the opportunity, you'll have one of the first opportunities when, throughout the year, we open up my Do-It-Yourself Abundance member area, where we as a community, hundreds of us, come together on a private Facebook group in weekly how-to videos, and you just stay current with us and you stay educated. Many folks are in that and love that and have hung on to that now for, gosh, we've been doing that for over a year. So really, what you need to do now is just see if it's something you'd be interested in. Just check out the free videos. Check out the Intro to Permaculture
12-part series. It's in the description. I'll give you the link down there. Check that out. It's free. I have charged for it in the past as part of paid products, but now I'm giving it to you for free as an individual product. Go and check that out. See what you think. Won't hurt anything.